As you might be aware, Oracle is offering free certification that is from July 1st to 31st. So free certification in the sense you can take two certification which is generally charged. It's about INR. In case of INR, it's about 20,000. So they offer it free of cost from 1st July to 31st October. So nothing to lose. So if you're a technical person who has a background in uh, IT, that is information technology, or in software, or if you are a student as well, then I will highly recommend. Yes, you go through this. It has a courseware also, and then comes with a certification as well. But general question I keep hearing from LinkedIn or through discussions in WhatsApp is that how do I go about, particularly if you are new to cloud and wants to get certified, what is the start point? How do there are so much of certification? There is a track, OCI track, there is multi-cloud, and then there is data as well. So which should I start? So that's a question I keep hearing. So I thought I can give you some info so that you can prepare for that. So assuming this is my point, assuming you are new to the cloud concept, that is, for example, Oracle Cloud, then probably yes, you need to start with the Oracle Cloud infrastructure, not in any other as well, AI or multi-cloud or data. You need to start with the Oracle Cloud infrastructure first, and then start off with the foundation part. The foundation, this is the open. I opened the foundation courseware as well. It has the topics of discussion through a video presentation. Then there is a skill check as well. So in this one, actually, if you look at it, you need not have that much of a technical skills, in-depth technical skills as far as infrastructure foundation is concerned. So basically, it will involve more of definition, just understanding the concept. It's a high level overview of the infrastructure, looking at, at a high level in the sense about 30,000 feet or above, looking from there to find out what it is all about. So start off with the infrastructure foundation, and that is actually free of cost. Whether you take it from July 1st to October 31st, it's always free of cost, but you got to start off with this one, the foundation, infrastructure foundation. Basically it, if you look at it, the topics of coverage will be identity access management, because cloud is going to be accessed with many of the employers, many users are going to be there. So who is to be provided what is the what is kind of privileges they need to have. That is where it has a kind of a groups, and each user will be associated with a groups. Then there are talks about compartment. So basically it is, the first one is of course identity manager, and then networking, virtual cloud networks, about network, how the accessing a specific resource, it is through the network, because the cloud, if you look at the cloud as such, the servers, we do not know where the servers are. So you are going to access, so how do we access it? It is through the network. So understanding of the network. Then comes the compute. This is the virtual machines. You can create the virtual machines. There are of course demos, demonstration, how to create the compute instance. You can watch it if you want. Yes, you can do it. Yourself create it, but for that you need to have access to Oracle Cloud infrastructure. There is a free tier as well. So the next one comes the compute instance, that is the virtual machine. Then there is a storage. There is a object storage. Then there is, of course, you will have, of course, here it is only okay. They have just classified a small bit of object storage, and what is block volume. There is a block storage as well. So it's high level overview is what is object storage and block storage. Then comes the security aspects. Then comes the pricing governance. So the point to note here is it doesn't go into the database at all, the autonomous database or the dedicated database. The point to note, again, one more point to note here is that way back in 2021, even the database part was covered in the Oracle Cloud infrastructure. Now they have separated it into the data Oracle data platform. So now it is out and out about the virtual machines, which is the compute instance, then the network, and then the storage. This is the priority, security. And this is what it focus. So I would, if you're If you are new to Oracle Cloud, I would, even though it is free of cost anytime, I would suggest you to go through this course, attempt the certification, and then come to the infrastructure part. So Oracle CA Foundation, then comes to the infrastructure part. If you look at the infrastructure part, it is goes into in depth, because if you look at the identity access management overview, and then gives a basics, identity access management basics, then goes into the advanced part. So it goes in depth. Similarly, the network. So this is where you need to really have hands on. Without the hands on, it's going to be difficult. Maybe a month or so with a hands on, watching the video, then you got to take the certification. Networks, and then networks in depth, identity access management, networks, and then comes the load balancer. And after load balancer, then only it comes the compute stage, compute instance, compute advanced, which is the virtual machine. Different types of virtual machine, maybe based on Linux or the Windows or whatever it is. So then comes the compute and object storage. Then in this case, I think you will have also have um, the block storage as well as a separate topic. So what is object storage, what is a block storage, what is the pricing, all this is very essential. Initially it will be confusing as what is an object storage, what is a block storage, what is the difference, what is a file storage. But as you progress there, you will get the clarity as well. You have file storage as well, file storage advanced. So it also has a practice test. So always, as I said, always start off with the foundation and then go to OCI. That is the way it is also marked. No point in attempting to go to without attempt, unless you are already practiced. You know what is the OCI. Then you have worked on it. Then yes, you can pick and choose. Maybe migration architect or OCI network and so on and so forth. Otherwise, better to start with the, if you're new, start with OCI foundation and then take up the OCI architect. So that is how you need to progress. And as I had indicated, this is free. OCI foundation is free, and OCI architect is in that race to certification, so that you have 3 months of time. Again, a point to note here is they have revised the topic. So the, if you want to learn anything related to Oracle database, it is not covered in OCI Foundation or OCI Architect. It is only there in this one, on the data, that is data platform, autonomous database and all. So depending upon where you want to start, I will always recommend start with OCI Foundation and then go get into the OCI Architect. And if you have any queries, just post it as a comment. Thanks and cheers.